Most of my friends know by now I make wine. I'm a home wine maker. But I've never actually done a video or said anything on here on exactly how wine is made, and a lot of my friends don't actually know. So I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial here to show you what exactly I do to make wine, and then I'm going to do a little experiment to see if we can make a wine explosion. All right. So first, we go down the mystery hallway, into my winemaking room. All right, a lot of pictures of this. Here is my current batch of blueberry wine. I've got fermenting. It's just fermenting away in there. All of those bubbles are CO2. Now, what's in here basically? There's a handful of different ingredients to make it ferment properly. It's basically blueberry juice, added sugar, and yeast. And that's it. The yeast basically breaks down the sugar and turns it into alcohol. And CO2 comes off of that chemical reaction. And it's just going to be in here for like a week or a couple of weeks. And then, after we have our alcohol level that we want, usually about 12, 13% alcohol, I transfer it into a very dark and scary place where wine likes to live. And that's my blueberry batch that I'm already completed fermenting. It's still fermenting in there, but at a very, very decreased rate. And I'll show you. You see, this is called anaerobic fermentation. All right, I am not allowing any alcohol to get in that. Right now, in that neck right there, there's nothing in there but CO2, and it's not getting any oxygen. And basically, that's just to preserve the flavor, to make sure it doesn't oxidize, and to allow it to, complete the fermentation process and start to settle. You can't really see any sediment, but there is some in there. And the sediment is mostly dead yeast cells. And it's very, very interesting. Anyway, that's 5 gallons right there. And, oh, by the way, once it gets done in there, once it stops bubbling like that, we clarify it, making all the sediment gone, and then bottle it. And that's the end of it. Now, what I have here is a jar of blueberry wine. This is a half-gallon jar. And this has the same wine that I had in that big bottle, and I'm not sure if you can see the sediment, but it's right there. That's mostly dead yeast, but it's not really dead yet. You're really not supposed to put wine in a jar like this. I do it just out of curiosity. I want to see if one of them will explode one day. You see how the top is all popped up like that? Basically, this wine has gobbled up all of the oxygen in this jar, emitted tons of CO2, popped out the lid because it's so pressurized, and it's just basically wine sitting under pressurized CO2. See, it still wants to make alcohol. There's still active yeast going on in here. There's still an active fermentation. Now, one thing that's kind of fun to do if you open up one of these things, sometimes you just have like a wine explosion. All of the pressurized CO2 is let out, oxygen rushes to the wine, and it reacts really, really violently. The wine, it's just like, I don't know, it's like a volcano going off. And this probably is going to destroy this wine, but I want to see if it'll explode for us. I'm actually not going to open it. I think I'm going to try to stab it. See if it'll shoot out. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! What a mess! Ooh! Oh no, man, that really is a mess. Looks like I killed somebody. Ooh, look at that. I can't believe that. Anyway, that's all right, that's what happens when you have pressurized CO2. Let it out, let oxygen get to it, You get a wine explosion, baby. That yeast in there is going crazy. It's saying, yes, 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 oxygen, ooh. Well, that was pretty cool.